guys and dolls, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing another palette review. I found myself in Ulta and I did have a gift card, so thank you to my friend Katie who gave me that gift card for Christmas. I am going to be reviewing the Melisa Michelle palette. This was on one of the last minute grab bag things. So it does look like she is an influencer, and she does mainly YouTube. When I shop for products, I don't shop for the name. This did retail for about $10. We are just gonna go through. This could be a very pretty palette for someone who is brand new into makeup and they need a little bit of everything. If you did want to get into makeup and this is your type of palette, then yes, I say would grab it. It includes 5 matte eyeshadows, 2 shimmer eyeshadows, 2 metallic glitter eyeshadows, 3 creamy glitter eyeshadows, 1 creamy glitter foam tip applicator, which we will not be using because I hate those, and 1 glitter liquid liner. This is something that's a pet peeve for me. Down at the bottom of any makeup product, any at all, doesn't matter what it is, it should have shelf life. It should have the shelf life on the bottom, and also whether or not it is cruelty free. I am pretty frustrated that this is not cruelty free, but you know, not everything can be. It does come with this little plastic piece to cover the shadows and the glitters. It does come with a big beautiful mirror right here, and then if we open this up like so, you can see all of the shades. So the first one up here is Rotor Man, Boo Bear, Dude, 100%, Florida, Twinsies, Hey Guys, Oi, and Besties. So this is actually a nice little palette for on the go. It's a pretty good size. It does fit into my train case, which is something that's important to me because my Morphe palette does not, and if that is too big, I would want something like this to put in there as well. It also has a nice hard component. It also does still come with the little applicator, which really you can only use it for one thing because they're very, very difficult to clean. The rose gold theme is very, very pretty. I do appreciate it a lot. And then it does, another selling point for me, have a liquid glitter liner in Dang. So this is actually super gorgeous. This is another reason why I purchased it. We are going to go in and actually do a look with this palette, and I'm going to try the pigmentation and everything out. I have not used it on my eyes yet. I did swatch it a good bit, which you'll see, and yeah, let's get right into it. Right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to pat on our eyeshadow primer. First, I'm using Urban Decay, the Primer Potion. Next, we are going to take Rotor Man. That'll pretty much match my skin tone perfectly. So I'm going to set that color on a fluffy brush all over my eyelid. Next thing we are going to do is we are going to take Boo Bears, and we are going to fluff this color right into the crease, kind of give it a little bit more of a shadow and definition. So there is Boo Bears. Alright, next color we're going to dip into is we're going to dip into Florida, and we are going to put Florida all over the Boo Bears color and blend it up and out. I will say they are pretty dusty. They are making a little bit of a mess in my palette, so I have to keep blowing it off. Look, see? And I'm going back into Rotorman and just blending out those edges. I'm having an issue on one little spot over here that's like not blending, but the rest of it looks pretty good. The next color I'm going to do is I'm going to take Oi, this deep red here, and I'm going to pack it all over the lid. It's just a little bit deeper and a little bit more warm than Florida. And also, in order to make it a little bit more pigmented, I'm going to use my Morphe setting spray and just give it a little coercion. I actually prefer using this color with the setting spray because it makes it a little bit darker, a little bit more pigmented than if you were to just use it on its own. But all in all, I really do like that color a lot. Okay, and then I'm gonna be taking a combination of Oi and Florida and blending that out of. On the beginning brush again, I'm gonna go back in with Florida by itself and add just a little bit more color to there. And then one last time, go back into Rotorman, clean that brush off, and blend. See how this, it's still a distinct line right there, even though I've blended it out with two different colors now. I don't think there's much more I can do with that. I actually really enjoy this look. I like making it look like almost sick, you know what I mean? I'm going to take this brush again, pat off as much as I can, and then use a setting spray. And I'm going to do my lower lash line. The reason you put the setting spray on is because it's going to make it more compact and you'll be able to really get into where you need to be. And then with that fluffy brush again, I'm actually going into the shade 100%. It has a little bit of a shimmer in it, but it is a lighter, more of like a cool tone pink. Right there. And I'm going to buff out the bottom. That color is beautiful. Pretty. Alright, and because I don't like any of my looks to look too matte, I am going to use Besties on the lid there, just to give it a little bit of shine. See there? Just a little bit of a sheen right in the middle with my finger because it's nature's tools. So right in here, this one I have to really dig in there to get. I wonder. Now try it. Yeah, there we go, a little bit better. Well, that's as good as it's gonna get. These mattes are gorgeous, but these like foiled shadows are a little bit difficult to work with. But I like the way it looks. And I think for a little pop of color, I'm going to go in with Bro on the inner corner just to kind of give it a little bit more of a shine. And I know I'm definitely going to have to use some of the spray in order to get this to stay, because if you can see, like right now, you can't even, but if you could see that it really nothing comes off on this with a brush, like nothing at all. So I don't know if I was supposed to use that. You know what? Let's just use her little thingy here. And that just took a chunk out of my so you see the chunks just falling off, but you did get a little bit on there. So I don't know if you're supposed to just use your finger for this, or you wouldn't have to do that. So see, now that I have it on here, okay, maybe you're on to something with that. That's beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Let's see if it works better on my finger. So it did come off easier on my finger. But then you don't get the precision. So I don't know. I think this is kind of like one of those. See, and then there's way too much. So I think this is one of those enter at your own risk and find your own way to do it kind of things, because that gold is gorgeous. And if I didn't tell you the name of that, it's Bro. Honestly, I would buy this palette just for that color. Wow. Ooh. Just for giggles, because I'm going to be trying almost every color in here, I'm going to take the glitter liner and just go right over the lid here. That glitter liner is gorgeous. And I'm just connecting it to that gold and dragging it out. While we're letting that dry, I'm just gonna go ahead and flick away all the excess. And then I'm gonna add liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. All right, now that I have liner and lashes on, I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on this palette. For being $10, this has so much in it. You have everything you could possibly need on the go to get any look done. You could do a neutral look with Boo Bear and Rotor Man. You can do something girly. You could do something dramatic like I did. You have these beautiful glitters. You have just a straight, I'm not even showing you the palette. Oops, this straight glitter. You have these beautiful, almost buttery, flaky glitter in Bro, and then you have another beautiful foil shade in Criss Criss. These are gorgeous shadows. They blend beautifully. So I really, really love this palette. I think that it's incredible for $10. You get this huge, hello, Inception. You get this huge mirror in here on the go. I think that maybe I'll even go over and check her out a little bit and show some love on her palette. This I know is not online anymore, so if you are going to purchase it, see if your Ulta has it. And other than that, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.